Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing, delicious shrimp boil. So let's get into it. It's been a minute since I've made one, and yeah, I'm excited. All right, so this is most of the ingredients that you'll need. I have potatoes, corn, onions, garlic, eggs, and shrimp. That looks like a little bit of shrimp, but it's actually a pound and some change of shrimp. And we're just gonna get it together. So to my water that I have on the stove, it's not boiling yet, but it is on. I'm gonna put the juice and the lemon down into my water. I think I have 2 whole lemons here. They're super juicy. Gosh, I love the produce in Texas. It's always on point, no matter what part of the year it is. But even better in the spring and summer months. I'm also going to add some Serrano chilies down in there. I added 3 whole ones, tons of garlic, a whole stick of butter, the Guy Ferrari, child, the butter garlic sauce, slap your moms, and some salt. And now you're going to add the potatoes and the corn down in here. Y'all, first of all, I could eat this by itself. Let's start there. Speaking of starting there, this butter garlic sauce starts with bacon. I will be using 2 strips of bacon down in here. Use the bacon of your choice. And I'm just going to get it nice and crisped up. Okay, and then in case anyone was wondering why I didn't boil the shrimp, I wanted to be able to taste the food as I go. I am allergic to all shellfish. I say this every video because I know people look like, what? Why is she doing all these steps? If you want to boil your shrimp, boil it. If you want to cook your shrimp right after this bacon, go ahead and cook your shrimp in this bacon fat. But I can't because I have to be able to taste the sauce as well as those veggies we just cooked up. Once I removed my crisp bacon, I added the onions. So you want to get those nice and caramelized and cooked down. And this is what it looks like right here. And then I'm going to add a ton of garlic. All this garlic I'm about to add down in here. All right, so now I'm going to add some butter down in here. That was also almost the entire stick, but then I was like, I need more. It's a butter sauce. It is what it is. This is not a diet dish, low calorie, low fat. This is a seafood boil. Okay, a shrimp boil. And this is a butter sauce. You're not eating the whole thing of butter. Okay, so once I cook down my garlic, onions, butter, it's looking good, looks great. The butter is getting nice and melted down. I'm going to start adding my seasoning. You can use the seasonings you prefer. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. Make sure you guys check that out. If you like this recipe, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, we're going to get into it. I use some Nashville hot. I use some garlic butter. I use some brown sugar bourbon. I use some sugar. And I'm just going to mix it down and get it all lovey-dovey-dovey with itself. I did not use the slap your mom here because it is spicy, and the vegetables had a nice kick to them because it was Serrano and a slap your mom. So I'm all about, like, balance when cooking. So you want to make sure everything's nice and balanced. I added the juice of 2 whole lemons down in here, and look at this sauce, you guys. Like, look at this sauce. I also added a 1/2 cup of broth. So, I'm going to put it in my description box. I don't know where my clip at. Every time I'm excited about a video, something always going down. But it's okay. These are my veggies, nice and cooked. And now I'm just going to add it to my pan. So this is me just adding the veg. Look at this. Look. And you know what's something? I was like, is this going to actually flip? Y'all, when I tell you them vegetables have a kick, they have a kick, okay? So now you're going to add the shrimp to the sauce. Y'all, look how amazing, delicious, and beautiful this looks. I already tasted the sauce before I added the shrimp, okay? The sauce is immaculate. I'm not even kidding. You want to add your shrimp and cook it down, max maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Depending on how much shrimp you're cooking. Don't overcook it, you guys. Don't nobody want a rubbery shrimp. But look how plump and juicy they get. They're clean, they're deveined, but they do have the shell on, which is what, people prefer and what was requested. So this is what I have. If you don't want the shell on, do it without the shell. You good. So now I'm just gonna put the shrimp all over top, and then I'm gonna pour the sauce all over top. Y'all, look at this sauce. Do y'all see? I had to like we have to get into it. We have to get into the caramelized onions, the caramelized garlic. Okay, the little charred pieces of onions, the sauce, the consistency, the shrimp, the corn, the amazing corn from the HEB grocery store. Okay, if you know, you know. And we're not done. You're going to take that crispy bacon and you're going to put that bacon right over top. Yeah, because we don't waste nothing over here, okay? Tell me this don't look good. You bring this to a potluck, a party, whatever, a gathering, you're going to be that girl or that guy, okay? Yo, one thing I really dislike is my seafood allergy. Like, bro, like, of all the allergies I could have, why? It's like, oh my, it feels like a punishment, kind of, sort of. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.